You know that woman who's suing you for groping and defaming her? I found the guy who's willing to threaten her kids.
Am I the only one that sees that guy?
As Saturday Night Live wrapped its 43rd season this weekend, special counsel Robert Mueller closed in on President Donald Trump. Prince Harry gave us a behind-the-scenes peek into the royal wedding reception, and Tina Fey made her triumphant return as host, bringing along her Sarah Palin impression and a parade of guest stars. But we start with the Sopranos-inspired presidential cold open as we look back at this week's SNL must-see moments. As in the iconic finale of HBO's Mob Family series, Alec Baldwin's Trump sat at a diner booth listening to Journey's Don't Stop Believing and was joined by Donald Jr., Rudy Giuliani, and Michael Cohen. Unfortunately, only the president himself could see another diner patron listening in, none other than Robert De Niro as Mueller.
I think I figured out a loophole where they can't legally subpoena you. Have you ever heard the phrase, faking your own death?
Dad, are you okay?
And as with The Sopranos, this sketch ended on a cliffhanger with all of us dying to know what happens next as Mueller made a promise to keep his eye on the mob boss in chief. Next up, we have Tina Fey's monologue, where the host took questions from the audience and randomly decided to call on this guy who voiced a concern that many SNL viewers have.
Do you think the show has too many celebrity cameos these days? Because I'm worried the cast isn't getting a chance to grow.
Good point, Jerry Seinfeld. And of course, that led to more star-studded audience cameos from Benedict Cumberbatch, Chris Rock, De Niro, former cast member Fred Armisen, Anne Hathaway, and Donald Glover. Then our final monologue cameo hit the stage as we got a mini 30 Rock reunion with Fey and Tracy Morgan. Morgan wished his old friend a late happy birthday and went on to make a dicey proposition.
If your man ain't giving you what you need today, I will.
Okay, Tracy, you're friends with my husband, Jeff. You worked together for a long time.
Nah, when it's birthday, all bets are off.
But the high-powered guest appearances didn't end with the monologue. In a behind-the-scenes look at Mean Girls, we learned that writer Tina Fey had forced the Broadway production to also accept her as the star. The idea came to her while she was listening to the Hamilton soundtrack.
Tina kept talking over it, you know, just kind of being like, Lin wrote this, but they let him be in it.
Can you just leave me out of this?
But no, they could not leave Lin-Manuel Miranda out of it, as Fey ultimately learned this valuable lesson.
Maybe it's okay if I can't be like Lin-Manuel and jam myself into my show, whether people like it or not.
Uh-oh, she went there. And you know what that means? Fey just earned herself a one-way ticket to Miranda's burn book.
Okay, you know what? She just made the book. Let me tell you about this tiny-headed bitch named Tina.
Of course, SNL also addressed the royal wedding as Mikey Day reprised his impression of Prince Harry in what he called the official wedding video 2018. At 2 a.m., the party was apparently still going strong, especially for Kate Middleton, who was really feeling the effects from one whole glass of champagne.
Look a little tipsy, Kate.
Well, yeah, you know, for the past 6 years I've been like pregnant the whole time, so I'm going hard tonight.
Yeah, I can tell.
And we got to listen in as Meghan Markle's great uncle chatted with the Queen of England herself.
Hey, man, I was just telling Her Majesty here that she has got to start watching The Crown because they make her look like a bitch on that show.
And finally, we wrap up with some more celebrity cameos, this time in a sketch where Fey brought back her impression of Sarah Palin, who, by the way, is still alive. We think.
It's me, the ghost of Sarah Palin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still alive, but you had to think about it, didn't you?
Palin was soon joined by various key Trump players, including Armisen as Michael Wolff and John Goodman returning as Rex Tillerson. The skit ended with the group singing together about what they did for the president.
What I did for Trump.
What a beautiful group of very scary people. So what was your favorite moment of the night, and what did you think of this season of SNL as a whole? Let us know in the comments. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.